All right. I think maybe I'm like too deep in the weeds of the SEO agencies, and I wanted to make a bot for a restaurant just to clean it. So let's find the URL for Diane's place because this is a very popular 4.8 star. I wonder who gives them bad reviews when everybody's giving them 5-star reviews. I wonder what the bad reviews consist of. Sure seems like everybody, I mean, everybody either gives 1 star or 5 stars. But it's also, I know it's very frustrating for restaurant owners when they when like somebody gives a great review and they leave 4 stars because that's lowering their star rating. But it's like clearly what you wrote, everything was good. All right, so this is Diane's place. Let's see. Do they use WordPress? Oh, it uses WordPress. Amazing. Okay. Let's see if we can get a sitemap for Diane's place mn.com. Yep, we got a sitemap. Okay. Well, as soon as I started doing this, I thought, you know what? I don't actually want to do this right now. But we'll see how far I can get with not wanting to do it. So I can't use the normal bot creation process. I made it all very much focused on SEOs. So in order to make a review bot for Diane's place, I need to go to the restaurants section basically. And that means I need to make this publicly accessible. Oops. Okay, so first I need to edit it so that it says Diane's place, Minneapolis. Whoops, that is not what we wanted it to do. Yeah. Okay. So let's make that not publicly accessible. And let's find that system prompt, which is in Minneapolis. Restaurant, Dian's place. We're gonna copy this to the main bot. And now let's test it out. Where'd it go? I saw it. There it is. Yeah, that's not going to work because I need to change the name. I really don't know why that didn't work. Actually, all right, let's just see what we got here. So I need to give it a type. Type equals review. And give it a title. Ugh. All right, and now I think it'll work. Why is that not working? I have no idea. I don't think that actually worked. It refuses to go to the Dian'es place. I don't know what the problem is, to be honest. Okay, I don't. Wait, what did I just do? Okay. I'm pretty sure the reason why it's not working is because I'm editing the wrong file. So now I broke it in its original spot. That will not work anymore, but pretty sure if I edit this one, and then, okay. Once again, got to give it a title. Got to give it a type. Which I don't have to do that when it's SEO agency, but when it's a restaurant, I do. All right, now I think it's going to work. Oops. Did I seriously name that Dian'es Place? I definitely did. Okay, one more time. I very enjoyed it. Very attentive and friendly. That's not how you spell friendly, but who cares? I had a fantastic experience at Diane's place in Minneapolis. The food was absolutely delicious. The variety of flavors that made my meal memorable. The service was very attentive, friendly, making me feel right at home. That was just cozy and comfortable. Plus, the menu offered great value for the price, making one of the best brunch spots in Minneapolis. Highly recommend trying Diane's place pancakes and enjoying their bottomless coffee. I hope they really do have bottomless coffee. It probably has a great view too, because it's right on the river. What did that say? Post may appear publicly. Post must follow Google's policies. Post may appear. You can delete your post anytime. Okay. All right. So that is the review bot for Diane's place. Do they have any posts? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's try to create a feed bot for Diane's place MN and just see what happens. Ew. Right. I forgot. Okay. So it's put it in Diane's place, MN. Calm. Shit. What is happening here? It might be that it's just because there's only one bot. Yeah, so we've already it already loaded the feed bot, as you can see up in here. I'm not sure that Diane's place has any posts though. Do they? Look at this. Oh. So the feedbot just made up things because there are no posts, I believe. I don't think there are any posts. I wish I could go back to the previous conversation so I could get that. But let's just ask ChatGPT. Nothing. And I'm pretty sure when we looked at the sitemap, there was also, I think there was nothing in the sitemap as well. So in terms of posts. So I don't think they have any posts, which I really need to update the feedbot maker so that when there are no posts, it doesn't just invent posts because that's bad. All right. So here's the sitemap. They have a job application page. And a reservations page. Okay. So I guess I could make a browser bot for them. Unfortunately, I'm not. Wait, why? It is not listed in here. Maybe I need to. All right, and I'm going to change the keywords that it's looking for to be um, from the. So let's see here. What do we want here? Just closing tabs there. Okay, so we want about contact. Um, I wonder what is this sandbox? Sandbox is clearly just left over from the demo. Event FAQs. Brunch. Menu. Brunch. Pastries. Dessert. Cocktails, dinner, join our team. That's kind of interesting in a way because like if you wanted to make an automated way for it to find pages where you can like uh, order or like apply for a job, you would need like join or team in the keywords. All right, let's see if it automatically creates that browser bot. Not so much. Yeah, I can't get out of the feed bot. I think that's a problem that I was aware of at some point. All right, so it's listing the pages. Cool. Let's see what it has for the menu. Somehow I didn't manage to get the list, like the apply for jobs page on there. Just see what happens when you just ask a question. Okay, I thought for a second it was inventing things. But it seems like it's just using the information from the chat history. Double dragon. Well, I remember when I was a kid, I never had the Double Dragon video game, but it was a good game. And my mother's therapist had the Double Dragon video game. Her kid had it on the Nintendo or whatever. So whenever I would go to a therapy session with my mom, I would just sit and play Double Dragon the whole time. Oops, I was sharing the wrong screen the whole time. Damn it. Yeah, so this was the choosing the so I got to play Double Dragon while my mom was doing therapy. It was amazing. Um let's check out the brunch menu. One day. Yep. I can't afford to eat at this place. Other places I cannot afford to eat include McDonald's. Only reason I got to get some McDonald's today is because they are giving away free Big Macs. Okay, well, let's just move the review bot into that folder. It would be so nice if I could just do it with the UI, but I can't because I guess I probably could if I made it really small. Nope. Can't get small enough to do that. Okay, I just have to remember Dian'es plays MNCOM. And now, when I click main menu, what should happen is it should list the feed bot, the review bot, and the browser. Feed bot, review bot, browser. It's not supposed to list them like that, but whatever. Of course, the feed bot is pointless because Diane doesn't have any blog posts. What's at the event center? The video should. Oh, I didn't realize it's like new. It is newish. Um, so maybe they do need help. I was thinking I would never actually pitch them on anything but if they're that new, then maybe the reason they don't have any blog posts is because they just haven't had time to make it happen. But anyways, closed Wednesday. I was gonna do something on here, but I forgot what it was. That would also explain why they only have like 800 reviews or whatever it was, because considering how popular they are, you'd think they would have thousands of reviews, but if it's only been open for a year or so, then that would explain it. Oh, I was gonna look and see if I could figure out who made this website, but I'm not seeing any information about it. I wonder if there must be a way to like figure out who made the website. But anyways. Okay, so we got the feed bot, the browser bot, the review bot. It's only 30 minutes. Took me 30 minutes to do all that, even though I ran into some hiccups, which if I was doing this on a regular basis, I wouldn't be running into those hiccups necessarily. Um, so I could make a job form, apply for a job bot. I could make a FAQ bot. I could make a reservation bot. What else? What is in the Jade Dynamic? And then the streaming response bot. And then a blog writer bot, which honestly, that one they might need. Maybe I should pitch them on purely the blog writer bot. Just tell them I'll write them a blog post every week, but I'll also make it available to them that they can write a blog post every week if they would like to. Could be fun. Okay. So that was mostly just a bunch of procrastination. So let's get to work on this SEO analysis bot. Which hopefully, I know I like have another SEO analysis bot inside of one of the demos. Hopefully, it just links to this one because I would hate for that one to like be a better, like a improved, updated version, and I'm using this older version, maybe with problems that I haven't even fixed yet. Okay. So yeah, it uses example.com as the fallback. Let's see what it thinks about AI upgrade.site. I mean, I've done this before. How, in what way is it not mobile friendly? But as I'm asking it this question, I mean, I'm aware that it's not really set up to chat with you, because it's set up to provide the full analysis every time. So that is stupid. I should really. Now it says it's mobile. It is mobile friendly, just like that, just by asking it. I don't know what to say about that. Um, well, as long as this is working, let's just use this for now, just so that it's easier to follow along. Okay, so how do I write a robots.txt file for my website in the way that is maximally SEO friendly? Did you put the a robots.txt file in the chat? I don't actually have a sitemap for my site because it's headless WordPress. Like, there is a WordPress install behind it, which would have a sitemap, but I don't want that to be used by the crawler. So how do I generate a sitemap? My site is only one page long. So how does the sitemap work for a one-page site? Okay, so can you generate a sitemap for aiupgrade.site, which is just a one-page site? Can you now generate the robots text file based on that sitemap using that sitemap? All right, let's see. Okay, so all right, I have created XML. This is going to be robots.text. All right. All right, let's see what it says now. Um, honestly, I don't know that it actually knows that there is or is not a robot.txt file. I think it's possibly just making things up. The title is generic and does not include specific keywords that could improve search visibility. Okay. Add a meta description. Optimize the title content. Ensure all images have alt text for better accessibility and SEO. Okay. Let's just how do I create a meta description for my site? Wow, that is like why is the it's just rendering so terribly. Okay, meta name, description, content, your AI chatbot for marketers, enhancing conversions and automating engagement with cutting edge technology. I'm pretty sure that if I would have just okay, let's just switch over to ChatGPT 5 thinking. Can I dictate this? Based on our previous conversations, this is absolutely terrible. The dictation. 按照我们之前说过的 see, it's better in Chinese. I think, I don't know, because that has to do with my settings on my computer. Let's try it this way. Based on all of our previous conversations, can you update this meta description to maximize its SEO value? Okay, clearly it's not going to read those anyways. So the options are AI upgrade builds, conversion focused AI chatbots for marketers and SEO agencies, lead qual, review bots, RAG assistants. WordPress had this integration. Custom AI chatbots for marketers and SEO agencies, qualify leads, boost reviews, and automate sales with RAG and structured outputs. Chatbots that convert lead qualification, review bots, RAG knowledge, and WordPress workflows for modern marketing. Launch high converting AI chatbots for marketing, lead capture, review generation, RAG answers, and clean. I actually don't like any of these for whatever reason. I don't know. It seems like it's not reflecting. I don't know if it's really reflecting what I'm attempting to sell at this moment in time. But anyways, so I'm going to go to the main page of the site. What the hell is the main page of the site? Index, probably. Okay. So now it has a meta description, which I kind of feel like maybe all of this is just a waste of time because I fully intend to just destroy my whole website and replace it purely with a chatbot. But I don't know. I think there's a way. I mean, like, I think, what am I trying to say? I think when you go to the website, it should just pull up the browser bot for my site. But then there is a WordPress install somewhere with all of the content. But I'm encouraging people to browse all the content through the chatbot, basically. Um, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that out at some point in the future. Good meta description, well-structured layout. There's a missing meta robots tag that could be added for better SEO control. Oops, I was okay. So it told me that there's a missing meta robots tag. What does it mean if my site is missing a meta robots tag? Huh. I'm not sure. I don't know if the audio on the stream is getting picked up from this tab. Anyways, I didn't mean to say all that to ChatGPT. Ignore everything I said in this message up until right now. Should I add a Meta Robots tag then? The SEO, my SEO analysis chatbot is telling me that I need a Meta Robots tag. So is it a good idea to add one? Okay, can you put that in chat? Oops, I totally misnamed the sitemap. I made it sitemap.xm. That's not helpful. I'm gonna see what happens when I try to use my own. Huh. I'm just gonna copy the sitemap and name it this, so we can have both. Hopefully that's not a bad idea. All right, let's try it again. I wonder why I was unable to. What? Is there a problem with this XML here? Because when I have the crawler check for it, it says the content of the sitemap is inaccessible. Okay, anyways, while it is doing that, I can put the robots tag into the index file. Permission 0644. Let's check the permissions. Wait, what? Okay, permissions on that. So let's just see if that changes anything or not. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just messing around. Interesting. If I have a catch-all, then so it might be the htaccess file. Okay. My guess is it's the htaccess file. So let's see what that does. Order allow, deny, allow from all. Weird. Okay, so I have like a deny something. Denying access to somebody, to some IP, which I don't know where, when, or how that happened. So I asked ChatGPT if the htaccess file is the problem. Yes. Header always said content security policy upgrade and security requests. I truly don't know what all that is supposed to do. But we're just going to trust ChatGPT and see if it works. Okay. First of all, let's see whether or not that broke my site. Looks like got no issues except for that. That's no good. Okay. It might be that it's just creating the wrong Okay. All right. So now I can indeed. Oh shit. All right. I don't know why it's. Maybe that was never the problem then. Anyways, I said try again. It's going to be like unable to access the index, the sitemap at tryagain.com. Yeah, exactly. What? Why would you do that to me? Ooh, okay. It is now capable of accessing it. Beautiful. Let's see if this link works correctly. Does this link work correctly? Both of the links worked correctly. Okay. So the question now is, all right, I'll try asking the question verbally just for the sake of the stream. With this htaccess file, would it make it so that if somebody attempts to access a file directly through their browser, they will be rerouted to the index? I don't know, every time it always only gets the first half of what I say. Okay. It forces HTTPS and sets a header. It does not reroute direct files to index.php. If you want SPA style routing, send everything that isn't a real file directory to index.php. No, I want it to. All right. Well, that is the idea that, theoretically everything should be. But honestly, I don't care. There's no sensitive files. There's no sensitive files on there, really. But it would be nice to do that, just generally speaking. I should have that working so that I can do that. All right. Be right back. Optimize the title. All right. Where is the title even? Hmm. Well, the title is designed to to it depends on to like automatically change with the demo. Because before, when I was making demos, I would make a demo website chatbot combo, and now I just make chatbots because people were telling me I need a website or something along those lines, and I would be like, yes, I must listen to people. The reason I'm not succeeding is because I'm not listening to people. So I'd listen to people. But it turns out that when I listen to people, I just fail harder, faster. So I just stop listening to people and I don't care. I'm just making chatbots. There's a million people in the world that can make websites. Let them make websites. I make chatbots. AI upgrade custom AI chatbots for SEO. That's my new title. I wonder what it will think of that. Optimize the title with more specific keywords. Optimize the title to include keywords that target specific user intents. All right, I'm gonna ask Chat if GPT 4.0 mini is talking about. And is it true? Okay. So here's the deal, Chat GPT. Previously, I was making like these sales bots, conversational sales agents, I would sometimes call them. And the idea was to gather information from the lead and qualify them and move them forward in the sales process. Um, but Right now, I'm not really focused on that, and that never, accomplished anything really. Right now, what I'm attempting to do more is to find SEO agencies that will partner with me and, um, I'm providing I'm making chatbots that provide SEO tools for their clients to use, or they can use them themselves. So it's more focused on the chatbots being SEO tools and less focused on the sales of it, the sales bots. So can you update the title to reflect that? All right, I'm just going to go with the first one. Okay, I updated the title. I'm having the SEO chatbot, SEO analysis chatbot. Check it again. And while I'm doing this, why don't I just ask ChatGPT to do the exact same thing? New. Actually, I wonder what will happen if I go to Google AI mode and then okay, interesting. When I search for AI upgrade site, I don't know how that happened. I wonder what would happen if I try it without personalization. Damn, when I'm on there, is this personalized? Oh, it automatically adds in the personalization. Okay, without personalization, if I search for AI bots, I'm on there. I do not have an icon. That doesn't look good. But I am on there. So more about this page. Site first indexed 1 year ago. I think since I also have the AI for SEO domain, one of those domains should be the WordPress and then one should be the chatbot, I guess. But then even if I had the WordPress, I would still want it to be headless because I just don't want to have to design inside of WordPress. It's not fun. All right. Anyways, let's go back here. CustomGPT.ai. That's such a great domain name. All right. Anyways, let's go to AI mode. That was the whole point here. What? AIupgrade.org offers custom chatbot services. Man, people are killing me. They're doing exactly what I do. But they have a better site. But they don't have a chatbot on their website, which to me is kind of weird for people that make chatbots. And then when you say talk to us, it brings up a form. Can I see your chatbots? Can I talk to your chatbots? You know, I feel like I can make a chatbot and make it rank for SEO. Especially because you know what? Like a lot of the things that people say are um oh well, if you don't have the content or if the content doesn't live at a permanent URL or blah blah blah. Okay. But here's the thing. All of that is trumped according to some people. I don't know whether to believe these people or not. But all of that is trumped by uh the time spent on the site, the bounce rate. So if people are immediately going on the site, they're interacting on the site, they're not bouncing back immediately, which assuming that they interact with the chatbot would happen, then that will offset all of the negatives of not having like permanent URLs for your content. But I think you can have permanent URLs for your content. Also, like there's definitely a way to do both. The most obvious way is just that the hero section is the chatbot. And then when they scroll down, there's all of the information about the chatbot. Anyways, I was do an SEO analysis for AI upgrade dot site. Don't auto fix me, please. My God. I thought I was already trying AI mode. I was just, all I wanted was that it would read this for the sake of the stream. Okay. Highly relevant domain, potential strengths, highly relevant domain name, specific niche focus, service relevance. It's a growing market. Lack of keyword diversity. Expand keyword research to include phrases related to specific services such as custom chatbot development for business, AI consulting for marketing, or integrating AI into existing systems. The site may lack comprehensive content that answers users' questions at every stage of the funnel. There is a blog. No backlink profile. Under optimized for AI-driven search. As search evolves, AI-powered systems like Google's AI overviews are changing how information is presented. A site that focuses only on traditional search snippets may be left behind. Use clear headings, bullet points, summaries to create content that AI can easily parse and use in its summaries. Create FAQ sections and conversational content that directly answers likely user queries. Build out a robust blog that captures traffic from potential customers in the research phase. Expand its keyword strategy beyond brand-centric terms to include long-tail phrases for specific for services. Proactively build backlink profile to increase domain authority and referral traffic. Ensure the website is technically sound to provide a fast, mobile-friendly experience, and adapt content structure to be more easily summarized and featured by AI-driven search interfaces. That's its recommendations. Okay, now let's try the same exact thing for ChatGPT. That answer came back so fast. That I don't really trust it. If you like, I could do a full crawl plus technical. Yes, that's what I was asking for. But I guess like I should clarify that I want it to be the web search on and thinking mode on, but it looks like it's doing that now. So whoops, that crashed. All right, I don't know. It's blocking the user agent, whatever. Whole thing. Add alt text to the missing image. Okay, so there's a nav bar, a hero section, and about section. Um, Can and should you add alt text to videos as well as images for the sake of SEO?
Yes, you can, and it's a good idea. While videos don't use traditional alt text like images do, you can add attributes like. Even more importantly, you should provide a video transcript or captions and use structured data like video object schema to help search engines understand the video content. All these steps can improve SEO and accessibility at the same time.
Okay, can you just write the alt tags for the hero video section? Keep it as minimal as possible.
Sure thing. For a minimal alt text, you can describe the main idea of the video. Hero video showing AI chatbot interacting with the user. Let me know if you like any tweaks. All right, if that works for you, you're all set. Just let me know if you need any more help with your site or anything else.
All right, that clearly was doing weird stuff there. Anyways, so let's just check out hero.php, and this is probably where the Okay, here we go. So after video source, type video before. Okay, I don't really know if that's okay or not, but whatever. Okay, so I added alt text to the video. And I think the only other place that I have any images so I'm changing the alt text for my photo to say Mike, the founder of AI Upgrade, custom chatbots for small business SEO. I don't know. All right, and basically I'm just curious what my SEO audit chatbot is going to tell me to do now that I've done that. It could benefit from more targeted keywords in some sections to improve SEO performance. Ensure all images have alt text. Did I miss any images? There's no other images. So it's just probably, well, it probably has like the chat history so I should probably just start a new chat and see if that changes it. Consider adding more internal links and optimize the content further with targeted keywords based on user intent. I feel like I should know what that means, but I don't know what the hell that means. It's drawing a complete and total blank. Which I think is something that um, I'm so immersed in the whole SEO thing right now that I tend to like just it's like if somebody were to like come and somebody that doesn't understand SEO at all were to come and ask me some like basic questions, then I would just like the answer like that would come spewing out of me. But it's like I said earlier, why I did the Dianne's Place restaurant one is like I'm just so in the weeds of SEO that I can't even some things I just can't even like keep track of anymore in terms of what does user intent mean? I don't know what user intent is. Okay, sure. All images have consider adding more internal links. Optimize the content further. All right, so I started a new one. I should really check like, I mean, first of all, I should check how this thing works in general. And I should make it so that it will give you, so that it will discuss with you. And maybe it can just use this information and not always post it. In fact, it doesn't even need to generate all this information at all times. But the other thing is like what HTML is it actually getting? Because it's just pulling stuff. It's pulling the HTML and then stripping some content out. So user intent or search intent means the reason someone is searching. When the line says optimize content further, target keywords based on user intent, don't just stuff keywords in, choose and use them according to what searcher is actually trying to do. Informational, what is a chatbot? How does SEO work? That means they want to learn something. Navigational, AI upgrade site, ChatGPT login, go to a specific site. Commercial and investigational, best chatbot builders for small business. Compare options before buying. Create comparisons. Transactional, buy AI chatbot service, get chatbot demo. Okay. So how chatbots improve SEO is informational intent. Custom ChatGPT chatbots for SEO agencies. It's going to be transactional or commercial intent. So optimize the content with target keywords based on user intent means align each page's keywords and messaging with that kind of goal for the visitor: education, comparison, or purchase, and use the phrasing they'd naturally search for at that stage. Cool. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's like an over engineering thing. I mean, shouldn't you just generate the content that you are best at generating rather than attempting to generate content that is all over the place because you're hoping it's gonna do something? Oh no, maybe I'm just a hippie. Stop auto correcting. Holy moly. Can I turn that off? All right. I think that I turned that off and also added the ability to just whatever. It's again telling me it's not mobile friendly. Did I save this when I added the alt text? I did save it, but it's telling me that one of my images. Okay, so there's no canonical tag, and one of your images is missing an alt attribute. Okay, there's no canonical tag present. What the hell does that mean? My SEO chatbot is telling me that there is no canonical tag present. What does that mean? Cool. Can you generate a tag like that for me and put it in the chat? Should it have HTTPS at the beginning? Okay, I added a canonical tag. And it's still telling me that one of my um one of my images is missing an alt text. It's the logo. It's probably the logo. What would be the SEO optimal alt text for my company logo? Mm, mm, okay, so I added an alt text to the logo, and I think in it. Your title and meta descriptions will optimize. There's no canonical tag. One of them is alt attribute. Additionally, while your content is rich, consider optimizing your H2 headings further for a keyword. A word count of 4,617. I feel like that's different than what it used to be. So there are opportunities to optimize H2 headings for better keyword targeting. And it says it's not mobile friendly. Okay, again, I'm going to start a new chat. I don't want it to use the chat history I don't want it to be influenced by the chat history. Interesting. So it echoed out something and then deleted that. I'm not sure. I think it does that for like everything. I don't know. I should really do something about that. Consider focusing on specific long tail keywords. So ensure all images have alt text. I'm pretty sure that it's, oh, dude, all the images do have alt text. What is your problem? Is there a way to put the alt text like in the image? That is an interesting question, I wonder. And then you can just, whatever. All right. Oops, I was sharing the wrong screen the whole time. What long tail keywords should I focus on? Let's just ask the same thing to ChatGPT. What long tail keywords should my site target? Okay, again, right now my goal is to find SEO agencies to partner with so that they can then offer these tools to their clients or white label them or whatever. But also, I want them to realize that like the review bots incorporate the SEO keywords into the reviews, or I can the chatbots that make posts will incorporate SEO keywords into the posts and will also implement internal linking within the posts. And that is so yeah. So the whole idea is that these tools are used for SEO agencies. They can enhance their clients' SEO, uh, white label them and sell them to the clients. So with that in mind, and yes, I do offer streaming reg bots also. What would you recommend I target in terms of long tail keywords? Cool. Good answer. All right, I think that's really good. Like that's a good um like it would be a good exercise to write all of these articles. Uh because it might improve my SEO, but also probably even more importantly, writing these articles while utilizing my like post making bot will force me to refine the post making bot so that it will be more useful. Although honestly, I was just using the SEO bot and I thought I would that would force me to refine that and it didn't at all. So anyways, I don't know. Maybe I'll take a little break and come back and start working on generating these articles.